course, until the Indy 500. Who knows? Sometimes it is blistering hot outside by mid-late May. Other times it's okay.
Not last year, it was the year before. We almost set a record for the hottest.
Clearly remember that day. So. Very aware.
But we've all been to races where it's been kind of cool, or leading up to the race, it's been unusually cool. May's a weird month here, right? It could go either way.
Yeah.
So, but it feels like a million years from
we can
May
pretty
right
much
now.
trust that February is going to be a cold month. If you don't know what May is going to do, you can say, well, we're in winter now.
Arctic blast came in a big way yesterday, right? All day yesterday was cold. Very cold temperatures yesterday morning, cold all day yesterday during the afternoon. And then we're still very chilly again this morning with single digits and teens across the area. Now, patience will pay off later today. We're going to warm up nicely, and I'll talk about that in a second. But for a good chunk of the morning, it is still going to be a several layer type of day. 4 the current temperature in Lafayette, 6 in Kokomo, 16 up in Delaware County. Richmond, you're checking in at 7. When you factor in the winds, which are a little blustery, you notice them when you step outside. 8 below in Kokomo, 5 below in Richmond, 1 below right now in Greencastle. But this is not a typo. Despite this cold start, we're going to recover nicely. We'll see increasing clouds throughout the day. We'll make our way into the lower 40s this afternoon. We're into the low to mid 40s then for your Sunday. So overall, a pretty decent weekend outside of the next several hours, which are on the chilly side. We're at 14 now. The feels like temperature is at 3. It's a southeast wind at around 8 miles per hour. I think we're going to be very bright here to kick things off this morning as we hit daybreak late in the 7 o'clock hour. 15 by 8 o'clock. It's going to take a few hours for that sunshine to go to work. So we're up to freezing by around 12 o'clock today, and then those clouds will continue to build this afternoon. We'll sneak into the low 40s later on today, which is pretty close to average for the middle portions of February. Little colder up north, reason being you still have a pretty decent snowpack on the ground. So mid-30s in places like Lafayette, Kokomo, Muncie, and Richmond. And then everywhere else, we're likely going to be kind of hovering right around 40 degrees as we get later on into the day. Something I will be watching, and this is going to come very late in the afternoon. This is Futurecast. As you notice the clouds building from midday into the afternoon, there is a very weak upper level disturbance that is going to squeeze through the region close to dinner time. Not a lot of moisture with it. May squeeze out a sprinkle or a flurry, mainly for our northern counties. If we get some of that light snow, doesn't amount to a whole lot, so I'm not overly concerned there. And it's gone by mid-evening. So I'm going to keep much of the evening dry and quiet, cloudy as well. Temperatures check into the mid-30s, and we're not going to move a whole lot during the overnight. So we're not as cold tomorrow morning. We're near freezing at 8 o'clock, 38 at noon. We're up to 43 tomorrow, and the wind should be relatively light. Again, a little colder up north with the snow on the ground. Everybody else low to mid-40s as we head through the afternoon. We're even milder as we head into Monday. So a lot of you that do have snow with above freezing temperatures the next 3 days, a lot of that snow is going bye-bye. 40 in Fort Wayne, near 60 down toward Evansville and Louisville. Next system of interest, as I mentioned, the mild temperatures coming in on Monday. You're going to have a weak cold front kind of sliding through here tomorrow night, but doesn't really amount to much. Upper level system comes in on Monday, specifically Monday afternoon. That will provide us with rain chances. I showed you the 50-degree high, so we're far warm enough to keep everything as liquid. But that could roll over into Monday night and possibly into early Tuesday morning. Really, the only precip chance that I have over the next 8 days. It's a relatively quiet forecast. Nice shot there of milder temperatures. From Sunday to Monday, there's your 50, 45 Tuesday. We're going to have a bit of a setback, below average temperatures on Wednesday, whereas we should be closer to 40 degrees this time of year. 35 the best that we can do. I think we're even colder on Thursday. Chapman Heating and Cooling 8-day forecast. We'll only get to a high of around 29 heading into Thursday. However, temperatures should start to moderate a bit more heading into next weekend. And again, we'll remain pretty quiet. 37 on Friday and back into the lower 40s this time next week.
Oh, not too bad, Mark.